Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, Eve, again here, playing Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chains as always. And today I have some interesting video for you because we are gonna be talking about how to get, as well as it's gonna be a review of the red Arima. I actually finally got myself, as a free-to-play player, I got myself Kishio Arima Lightning God, the red version. And this version is obviously extremely strong and as well as kind of hard to get uh, because it's very hard to get his fragments, as well as he was a pay to win character for a long time, but now there is a chance for you to get him for free as a free to play player. But obviously there is a few different ways to get him. I'm gonna tell you about that today, and then we're gonna do a review of this guy because he is insane again. First and foremost, the way I got it, I'm gonna show it how I did it, and there's also a way how you can get it right now, based because of the event. Obviously, you can do that. So first of all, if you go to exchange here, you go to your real-time arena right now. You can get every day, if you are on plat, you can get every day this initial fragment selection chest. So this is a universal dupe of the fragment for any character. So you can get one every day if you're on plat. If you're on master, obviously you can get like 5 of them every day or something like that. If I'm not wrong, I don't remember exactly. But as well as there's random fragments, so you can get him from random fragments. But this is only based on luck. So I'm gonna only be talking about no luck here. Only, like, let's say like we're not lucky for something like me, for example. I'm not lucky at all. I didn't get Arima from those fragments at all. Someone can get it, but not me apparently. So I've only been using this fragment selection chest. Then every day, if you go here into shop, daily deal, you get this pack. Every day you need to claim this one, because this pack actually gives you one fragment for this Arima. Every day it will give you one, as well as some like other materials, but we don't care about that. One copy of him here, as well as one copy you can get from this fragment, because this is universal, so you can exchange it for the Arima fragment. So that means every day you can get at least 2 those fragments, and that means for us to craft a character, we need at least 100. So, for example, if you take Akira here, I have 78. I need 100 to craft the character there. So if you do the math there, basically getting every day 2 fragments in about 50 days, if you'll not get like literally 0 of from this random fragments, as well as there is a crystal here fragments, you could probably get them from here as well. I don't know about this one, but from here you can definitely get at least copy, but it's gonna be very hard. So if you're not lucky and you only use this once and the daily pack, then in 50 days for free you're getting 1 copy. I know it's 50 days, it's a long time, but it's still not bad that you can get in 50 days a character that is probably who was meant to be a pay to win character, but now he is available for fragments. This is like a hard version of how you can get it, but it's a free to play version, so you don't need to donate or anything like that. You just need to get to plat and you're good to go every day 2 shards. Okay, then we have, again, right now there is going on a 100-day launch celebration. Every day here you can get 5 here, 5 here, fragment chest, 5 here, fragment chest. There's a lot of fragment chests here. I don't believe here there's any of them, but there is in the redeem exchange on phase 2. You can get 5 of those with 2 two of the throw fragments there, with five fragments here, and on the fourth phase you can get 5 of 10 fragments in each pack, basically. So again, that's also a way for you to get the red Arima right now, if you actually want him really badly. But in that sense as well, I would recommend to use it on Akira, because our Akira for now is more limited than the red Arima. There is no way of for us to get her fragments for free, basically. Only sometimes they put out in chain packs or whatever it's called, but you can get like only if I'm not wrong, it's like 5 or 10 of her fragments once in a while, like once a month or something like that. So it's not a lot. But now, because they give you a lot of, so if you already have some of your fragments for the Arima, you can go and like use a little bit of those fragments for Arima just to finish it up, just to craft the character. Don't go all in, I would say, because still you can get him for free to play. It's gonna be much more valuable for you to just get Akira here, because Akira, again, there's gonna be a tier list video coming in. Why I've put Akira in S tier, but I could see arguments for SS tier as well as just an S tier. For me, it felt like S tier, but I think she could definitely go up. But you need, I think it's better if you have more stars on her. So if you have, if you like beacons of universal dupes, you can give it to her. That would be very good for her. She's a very good character, but I think she's lacking because of, if you just get her one copy without any stars, I think she's a little bit lackluster. So that's I'm putting her in S tier in that video. You'll see it, me talking about that in that tier list video again. So you can get fragments here, as well as there's fragments here. So this like weekly mission, basically, it's very easy ones. There's no hard ones here at all. Like maybe the most time consuming one is this, because you actually need to do the 10 urgent missions, and for that you actually need to go and do your assignments. And usually I'm very like lazy with that one, and I think some people as well, because like doing this all the time is insanely annoying, because especially some of those don't have like sweep, so you actually need to go and do the battle yourself. So but like this ones all have sweeps, you don't need to play them, but sometimes this like red ones pop up. Some of them don't have the battle, some of them have, and that's annoying part of it. I really hate that one. But again, doing this mission's pretty easy. You can get these fragments, so there's a lot of fragments here as well. So it's definitely, you're definitely a guarantee to get at least one character. If you do get all of the fragments from all of the stuff here, you definitely get at least one character. If you were very close on the red Arima, you can get up to 2 characters, Akira and Arima as well. So it's up to you to decide which one you want to go for. Obviously, it's your game. Like whatever you want to go for it. Even if you go for Hinami, it's not bad. Like you can decide on your own. It's your choices. But now let's get into red Arima. Why is he so good? And he is extremely good, to be honest. Let's see what he does. So deals slice damage equal to 410, again big damage here, of attack to the enemy target. Slice ignores the target block chance when attacking, and invalidate the target's passive effect for 1 turn. Again, very good. Damage here is okay. Like it's definitely not the same as big as someone like Ayato, obviously, but it's still a very solid one, as well as it ignores block chance. That's very good as well, especially there's some cells sometimes they proc the block chance, and that could be annoying sometimes, but for him it doesn't matter. Let's get into his stars here, his passive skills. So when you just unlock him, When your CCG character uses an active skill, grant self 1 stack of thunder, 5 stacks is the max. When reaching the max stacks of thunder, the active skill will definitely cause a crit, so it's 100% crit, and crit damage will be increased by 30%. After causing damage, 5 stack of thunder will be reduced. So basically, you could try to go with a crit RC cells for him, just to go play around with this stuff. That could be interesting as well. So he works greatly with CCG characters again. So you probably want to pair him up with this Arima, because he's obviously CCG and he obviously is an AoE character. So you always want an AoE character in your teams. And he would synergize perfectly with that Arima. For let's get into the next star. Again, Thunder is increased damage dealt by active skill by 7%. So with a few of those stacks, that could be very lethal stuff there going on. It's 35%, if I'm not wrong. If my math, I could be wrong. I'm stupid sometimes, but first star, for each CCG character on your side, the basic stat of all allied will increase by 5% up to 20%. So 4 characters, 20%. I guess not 4, but 4 on the field, I mean. But you could also have one in a background, in a backup state, so that if someone dies, you still are getting this basic stats increased 20%, right? So that's good enough. Very good. This first star again works greatly for CCG characters, and some especially characters that lack in some defensive stuff, HP stuff. This is gonna give them some boost, and that's insanely good. For all other stars, Thunder is procs here on Tooth here and Blade here as well. That's very good. So applying weak grants 1 stack of Thunder. Again, good to know that you can, if you're playing versus someone who is very weak to the red type, this is very good to know, so that you can easily apply the weak and get your stacks up. Then the third star, when your turn ends, you deal blade damage to 190% attack to the enemy character with the lowest HP. Crit rate increased by 1% for every 2% of HP lost of the enemy. So again, crit rate here going up as always with this blade, as well as like doing this passive damage. 190% is insanely strong. So you really want to go and get to the 3 stars, so that this Arima actually shines the most on 3 stars. But it's gonna be very hard to actually get there. So if you have saved up a little bit of your pinnacle star of crystals, and you can get to actual 3 stars, I would suggest you do it if you're gonna be using this guy, because this is insanely strong, this one. 4 star, gaining power burst, grants 1 stack. Again, Thunder here, getting just stacks, so I would suggest you try probably using a more RC cells with the crit damage, as this seems like a better idea, because he likes the crits a lot. Especially if he can already definitely crit on 5 stacks, you can even just boost his crit damage, and don't really care about crit rate, but just boost his crit damage, and that even we're gonna be even crazier than just crit damage increasing by 30%. It's gonna be even higher than if you actually use those RC cells that give you crit damage. So insanely strong character. 1 star again, probably very needed for him if you're gonna run him up in teams. So if you're not gonna do that, that's probably he's still gonna be okay, I think. But this 1 star and this 3rd star makes him OP, in my opinion. This is what makes him really strong, especially this one. If you're using him with the other Arima, that's insane. That's insanely strong. And the 3rd star, obviously, extremely broken. with this blade, as well as like doing the end turn damage. His passive, insanely strong again. Character, incredible character, incredibly strong, and incredibly works good in different CCG teams. So for now, let's look at what I think would be the better choice for you to go and play with in terms of CCG. Obviously, there's also some CCG characters that you can try. I just think Uta in general is so versatile that you want him in every team basically. So you want him in the CCG as well, just because he can boost those two guys and then boost him up if you are gonna be using his attack, just to kill someone off, and then proc the passive of Juzo as well as Ayumu can play a good role as the support for these three characters. Not a bad one to go for. As well as you can try, if you really want like only CCG characters, you can swap Uta for someone like Shinohara, not a bad support character for the CCG team. As well as I can suggest you use Akira if you have Akira. Great CCG inclusion there. She would do a lot for your team. Corey can be another good character just for in terms of damage. He's not a support, but he can do some stuff in terms of damage. Not bad character to have there. Amon definitely not. Taki could be okay there. So if you have a very high level Take, he could do some okayish damage. He can synergize with this Juzu as well. Not bad to have him there. So you can try that one as well. Other than this, I don't think there's like characters who can really shine there. Maybe like Kyoji is not a bad idea. Maro can work. Chu can also work. Other than that, I don't think there is like any interesting characters too much. This Kuroiwa can be okay if you need a tank, really. But I think just Uta in general, a better choice for you to make. Much better buffs for the team, especially in terms of damage. Obviously, you want to kill enemies as fast as possible, and he can provide that. So other than this, thanks a lot for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and have a nice day. I'll see you in the next one.